takes. It's a time to look back on the week and remind you of the biggest stories that Nigeria talked about, and all the stories that Nigeria talked about, we talked about right here on Nigeria Info. The show streams live on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch my face, my lovely face right now, and you can also leave me your thoughts about the conversation. We're going to make it quick as usual. I came packed full with lots of stuff for you. Now, would the president be signing the reworked bill today? Today is so much looked forward to Friday, February 25. If it does today, that would end public anxiety that had mounted over the past few weeks. Also, the ongoing conflicts between Ukraine versus Russia, Nigeria has reassured all Nigerians there that they will be safe. Don't worry, just keep calm, but make sure that you take responsibility for your safety. Also, the cost of feeding school pupils is now 100 naira per child. That has moved up from 70 naira per child as a result of rising inflation in the country. Shouldn't we clap our hands together for the government for this upward review? Also, what do you think about the federal government moving to checkmate the use of money ritual content in Nigerian movies? I say we've got a lot to applaud the government for this morning, but we've got details of hot takes for you on the show. You are welcome. Then go away.
Hot takes with Wemimo Adewuni.
Now, let's start off by telling you about a story in our news broadcast yesterday. That we said we've been anticipating that the president will sign the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. Some days ago, presidential media aide Wemimo Adewuni said on a TV interview that the president will sign in a matter of hours. Well, it's still hours, Abby. 48 hours after his hours, 72 hours after his hours, 120 hours after his hours, right? But the president, there are insinuations that he might sign today. So, fingers crossed, everybody. All right. The Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike, was complaining about this delay. He was speaking at a welcome reception for the PDP National Secretary. He says the delay shows lack of sincerity on the part of the APC. So parties have started trading blames. The National Assembly transmitted this reworked amendment bill to the president on January 31st for a second time. The last time he withheld assent, and the issues were around consensus candidate, direct or indirect primaries. Those were the issues. All right. Wemimo Adewuni earlier in the week said, well, some interest groups are cashing in on this matter, making a fuss about the president not signing the bill. What is the matter? The president has 30 days with which to sign the bill, and that 30-day window has not closed, so you guys should leave him alone. He was saying that on a TV interview on channels. He did try to allay the fears of most Nigerians that the president would not take time to sign the bill. Now, will he sign it today or not? Again, cross your fingers, keep them crossed throughout the day. It's 9 minutes past 8. Keep your fingers crossed throughout the day. At least till about 4-5 p.m. when you can give up and loosen up your fingers. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, second story, the federal government has approved the upward review of the costs of feeding school pupils under the National Homegrown School Feeding Program. You got it. Now, the amount has now gone up from 70 naira per child to 100 naira per child. This was declared by Dr. Umar Bindir, who's the national coordinator of the National Social Investment Program. He said that the upward review was as a result of inflation, and of course they need the money to go up so they can catch up with buying the food items, per child. So from 70 naira, it's now gone up to 100 naira. So your children still have food to eat. Yes, they're still eating, right? In public schools, right? They're still eating, right? Yeah, they're still eating 100 naira per child. What do you make of this? Let me give you a thought, Sarah, then I open up the phone lines. The Minister of State, Trade and Investment, Niyi Adebayo, says that the government is taking immediate action. You see all those gas depot, all those people who sell gas. You carry your cylinder, you take it there, you tell them, I want to buy 12.5 kg. And then your gas finishes in 3 weeks. And like, what's going on? They don't measure. It's not the correct measurement. What the government says they're about to deal with these people. The minister was saying this at a one-day stakeholders engagement with the National Association of Liquefied Petrol Gas Marketers and Depot Owners in Lagos. It was represented by the Director Weights and Measures Department, Hassan Ejibunu, who said that his office had received several complaints about marketers and depot owners. It says the federal government is ready to clamp down on those found engaging in this act. Don't take my word for it. Listen to him.
The ministry has received avalanche of complaints from the marketers that they do experience on the dispensing of products right from the depot terminal and requested intervention in order to prevent a situation in which marketers will need to go out of business because of the losses they endure that come with under dispensing of products from the LPG terminal. In the same day, members of the public who are the end users of LPG are also crying out that marketers do shortchange them when they go to the gas station to refill their gas cylinders.
All right, so you heard him. He says they're going to deal with depot owners who shortchange marketers. Because, I mean, if the marketers buy gas and it's not complete, so will they sell for you complete? They'll not sell for you complete now. All right, let me take your thoughts on these three stories. 0700 993 993 993. Female callers 0146 57190. I'll also read your messages from WhatsApp. I'll read from Facebook and YouTube. I'll read from Twitter. And I'll also take your calls on Skype. That's for those who are outside of Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Okay, let's call again. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning.
First time talking to you.
Oh, really? I should pop something for you, yeah? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Jude. I'm calling from Alagbado.
Thanks for being here. What's your story?
Yeah, I'm reacting to the headline that says the federal government is trying to stop the Nigerian movie from showing, is it the Ritual Act?
Yeah, rituals in movies.
Yes, the movie, yes. It's a welcome development. I like that. But they need to do more. They still need to stop the scene where they show adults having sex. We don't need to see all that. We'll be watching movies with your kids, and the next thing you see that scene, it's disgusting.
What scene? Your network went off. What scene are you looking?
I mean, the scene where they show adults having sex.
Nigerian movies?
Exactly.
No.
They do not show. No, they show it. They show it.
But if they will show it, what is the film rated? Movies that have such scenes, it's usually rated 18. So a child under 18 should not be watching that with you. Okay,
fine. Okay, that aside. Then again, they should also move further to all these our celebrities and influencers. Whatever it is that they buy, like houses, cars, expensive cars, luxury cars, they should stop showing them.
Out of Dino Melaye, Dino too should stop showing his.
I'm saying all of them, they're all corporate.
All right, I hear you. Good morning, hello. Hey, sorry about that. Please call again. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
It's really my first time of getting through to you.
I need to pop something for you too. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Chebonam Stanley Chugu. I'm calling from Koka in Everile.
Good to have you here. What's your hot take?
Yeah, I want to react to the Nigerian movie thing. You see, there are some of us who are not a big fan of Nigerian movie. The reason is because of something like that. It's a wrong projection, a wrong image they create of Nigeria that it really can't be wealthy without going through that thing. So it's a welcome development. Those people, if they have content, let us show us their creativity away from something like that. It must not be ritual. It must not be cultism. It must not be somebody has to go through the Yahoo means before the person becomes rich. That is actually what is projected in those movies.
All right. Many thanks for calling me. Now, let me open up the treasure hunt. How about that? While we keep talking, I hope you've downloaded the Nigeria Info mobile app. If you've not done it, you've slept on a long thing, you can quickly do that. It takes us a few minutes to download the app. So right now, go onto the app. The treasure hunt is live. Now, this is what you're looking for. You have to search everywhere on the app. That's why it's a hunt. Look around. You're a hunter. Come on. You can do it. And you're going to win yourself 5,000 naira on this show. I'm going to announce the winner before I leave. So go get it. Go get it right now. Now, what you're looking for, launch the app. After downloading it, launch the app and search for the treasure anywhere on the app. The treasure you're looking for, are you listening? Is the Ukrainian flag. The flag of Ukraine. God help you if you don't know what the flag looks like. If you don't know what it looks like, go check online for what the flag looks like. Quick, on your mark, get set, go. Now, once you find this picture, that's not all. Don't screenshot it to click on that picture. Once you click on it, a box opens where you can fill in your correct details and make sure you click submit. If 1,000 people fill that form, the first person to find the treasure, not just to find it, to click on it, to submit their correct details, will win today. Good luck to you. You can't participate on Facebook, on YouTube. You can't participate on WhatsApp. You can only do that on the mobile app. I wish you all the best with that. Good morning, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Orlando.
Your radio has to be off.
Yeah, it's off.
Thank you.
My first take is on the issue of the ritual scene on Nigerian home movie.
Yes.
In fact, that's one they should completely scrap it up. Then the issue of sex. We don't want to see them kissing and all those stuff. Let them just show that okay, they are kissing or they are about to kiss and cut stuff like Indian films. Indian
films. It is eyes that they use. They'll lose eyes. They look at you.
We just imagine that this is what happened.
Right.
Then the issue of TikTok, my sister. In fact, witchcraft now, you will see it right on TikTok. They perform it. Who do? Right here in Nigeria, they do it on TikTok. So not just on our Nigerian telly, even on this TikTok and whatsoever they call it. They should please look into it.
All right, many thanks. It's just going to be a bit difficult to control the social media space like that. I mean, TikTok is not a Nigerian thing. That is Instagram or all of these social media pages. So, right, but I hear you. But again, entertainers have argued regarding the ritual thing that, you know, they tell the stories of what happened in the society. They don't create those things, but that they tell stories of what happened so that people can learn. Right? They don't want to erase the reality of what's going on in the society. So they tell those stories so that people can learn. Those are the arguments entertainers have given. Right? Good morning. Hello?
Am I speaking with Madam Wemimo Adewuni?
Speaking. Welcome. What's your hot take and your name?
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm so much excited to have your voice this morning.
Thank you.
I didn't know that I had your voice.
Thank you. Welcome. Please go ahead.
Mr. Azuki, can come to my relationship. My hot take in this issue this morning is all about the president signing the electoral bill or not. Because the way I'm seeing Mr. President going in this electoral bill signing or not signing, it shows me that the president will not sign the electoral bill until APC have their convention. Maybe if the APC have their no, that's what I'm just thinking. So that when they have their convention and they zone their political party in different zones, that is the only way can only sign the electoral bill. So that it can help the APC can know that they get what they can be able to gain.
Well, makes sense. Makes that can make some sense, right? It's a possibility, but I've told you to keep your fingers crossed. Don't uncross it. Leave it there. Good morning, hello.
Hello, good morning, Wemimo.
Thank you for calling. What's your name?
This Friday from Bolere.
Yeah, what's your hot take?
To this school feeding program.
Yes.
Wemimo, come to Badagry, come to Ojo. You see students sitting on the floor. There is no window in the classroom. Is it after you feed the children, even after feeding them? What do they sit on to learn? Is it a child that is not comfortable that will listen to the teacher? Go to Ojo. We are not seeing it to school feeding program. It's not here. What we want.
Wait. Two things. Do they have food but they don't have tables, or they don't have
they
window?
They don't have food, no table, no food, no table, nothing. It's coming to this place.
Oh, okay. Let me give you a few more stories, right? Because of time. Now, let's talk about the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. I've told you the full gist. If you didn't join the show at 5 a.m., you're in a very long thing, because I gave the full lowdown of what's going on. Now, the House of Reps has urged the federal government to immediately commence the evacuation of Nigerian citizens. You heard that during daily today at 7:30, because we have about 4,000 Nigerians schooling and working in Ukraine. Remember, they've also said, reach out to Air Peace. Reach out to Air Peace. Let Air Peace, whatever the cost would be, let's get Air Peace to help us out here. Now, yesterday in the news broadcast, we told you that reactions came in from Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyama, and he said that the federal government is planning a special flight operation to evacuate Nigerians from Ukraine amid the crisis that's ongoing right now?
Agreed that we should ask all the Nigerians to stay at in their residence. And what we plan to do is that once the airports are open, the embassy will assist those who are ready and willing to leave the country.
All right. He also said that Nigerians in Ukraine should just be calming down. Don't worry. Your safety is being reassured, and that they're taking measures to evacuate those who wish to leave.
Was that we should not panic. The Nigerians in Ukraine should not panic. The embassy was in touch with them, telling them to take reasonable precautions, and which has been ongoing for a while. Now, the question, of course, was whether the Russians would invade, and the Russian government itself, of course, was saying that they would not invade. The Americans and the UK, of course, were saying that an invasion was imminent. So it's very, very difficult.
So summary of what the minister was saying, Nigeria, we didn't quickly make up our mind because, Russia was poised to invade, but Russia said they would not invade, although the US and the UK said Russia would invade. So it was quite difficult for us to make up our mind. And so, will Russia actually invade? Do we need to evacuate? But now that they've invaded, we're ready to evacuate our citizens. Let me take a call before I go out on a break. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning, ma'am. What's your name?
I want to remain anonymous.
That's fantastic. What's your hot take?
Yes, my hot take is on the feeding of the school pupils.
Okay.
This government, I don't know. They keep on telling us lies and lies. There is nothing like that. I'm telling you the truth. My children in public school, there is nothing like free feeding. Even the chairs they are sitting, we as parents contribute money to buy chairs for the school. Do you know that the textbook that they used to teach these children, they send them to buy it? We bought the books and give them to bring to the school, and equally contribute money to pay for teachers, teacher salary. I'm telling you the truth. Every month they ask us to pay particular levy for teacher salary.
I don't understand. Where? In which state?
In this Lagos state, I'm telling you the truth.
Just tell me, in which area of Lagos state?
Orile to be precise.
You contribute money to pay teachers' salary?
They said they don't have enough teachers. They want to bring teachers that they don't have enough hand.
So how much do you pay per child for this?
500 naira.
Per child?
Per child. Yes, every month.
Wow. That's a big wow. Okay. Let me leave you with this thought coming in from a comment on Facebook from Emmanuel Chidi Chinkere, who says, will they also ban foreign movies that have all kinds of adult scenes, robbery scenes, guns, and so on? I believe the censor board ought to do so. So when you're asking, and of course they're making the moves to make sure that movie producers don't show scenes of ritual killings, should we also remove scenes of robbery attacks, of what did he say again? Everything that's got guns, and so on in adult movies? Or should we just remove everything? Leave me your thoughts and I'll be right back. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. Don't go away.
This is an infomercial.
Are you struggling financially? Do you want to make passive income to build houses?
war in Ukraine and the bombardment of Kiev by Russian military, I can still see electricity all over Kiev, capital of Ukraine. Tell me, if I'm a Nigerian living in Kiev right now, why do you think it is wise for me to return home to a country that has no electricity, even in the time of peace? So if Ebi was in Russia or Ukraine right now, he would rather stay there, even if bombs are flying and missiles are flying, rather than come back to Nigeria because we don't have light. That's his thoughts. That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. I wish people who were in Ukraine can also call in, but I know that they're in a very tight situation right now, or if you were in their shoes, would you rather stay in Nigeria, stay in Ukraine, or return to Nigeria when Nigeria is ready to evacuate? Okay, I'll jump off again on a quick break, then I'll be right back to take more comment. This is Hot Takes 99.3 Nigeria Info.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
back. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. This is Hot Takes, and what we do here is bring you a summary of the biggest stories from the week, and you tell me your thoughts about them in as short a time as you can. So I left you with a story when I was going out, right? I was asking you if you were in Ukraine, would you want to come back? And also a question asked on Facebook about banning ritual killings in movies. Should we also ban the showing of guns, robbery scenes, shootings and all the works, right? Now, let me give you one or few more, and then I'll just stay with you on the phone line. Let's go about fuel scarcity. Do you still have fuel scarcity? I hear the petrol is not selling for about 180 and 200 naira per litre. Is that true? Is that true? I've not bought for that amount, but if you can't have, you can tell me. Now, the TUC has threatened to direct its members to stop going to work if the challenge of fuel scarcity persists in the next few days. They said that days ago, so the next few days has already elapsed. So, but the NNPC says the company had placed significant orders of about 2.1 billion litres of methanol-free petrol. But I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. Let me throw in one more. This week also, Abba Kyari asked for bail to be released from the NDLEA. NDLEA's custody, but his bail application was thrown out. That's a summary. I don't have time to go. Okay. Obasanjo also said this week that the 15 million out of school children that we currently have are terrorists in waiting. But Femi Adesina said that you can't put all the blame on President Buhari. He says we made some gains before COVID-19, but all those gains we lost all of them to COVID and something.
It's a cumulation. If we had it under Obasanjo, Yaradua came after him, Jonathan came after him, and then there's Muhammadu Buhari. It's a cumulation. You can't then come and lay everything at the doorstep of Muhammadu Buhari. But he will do the best he can to mollify the situation. We had recorded significant improvements in the number of out-of-school children, and suddenly the thing ballooned because you had many challenges, including COVID-19.
0700 993 993 993. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello,
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. What's your name? What's your hot take?
My name is Ikechukwu.
Okay, what's your hot take? Go ahead.
I just want to respond to one or two of these the discussion.
Yeah, go ahead. Quick. I don't have so much time.
Yes. The first one is the issue of rituals in films, movies.
Yeah.
I have watched some of these movies. Yeah, I know that sometimes they go too extreme, but what they are trying to, the message they are trying to pass across, that some of these things are not good. They are all trying to discourage people from going into because the end is usually not palatable.
So they are warning people. Thank you. Keep your comments short because of my time. Hello.
Hi, good morning, Wemo.
Good morning.
My name is Chika.
Chika, what's your hot take?
Well, let me react on the school feeding children.
Okay.
And the government jacking the money up to 1 billion naira daily.
No, 100 naira per child.
100 naira per child and 1 billion naira daily for the whole federation. For the whole
I don't know what the total.
And because I think it was in the news like 2 days ago.
Okay, but I don't know.
What I just want to say is that you've heard so many callers saying that nothing like that exists. Like in my area now, in Pesta County, I mean, I've gone to like 3 or 4 schools, and they say that there's nothing like that. And the question we're not asking is that who is the government feeding? What are the schools? Or did they have the special school that they're feeding? We just want to know. And secondly, please, on this show, the time you are allowed to advert, I think is becoming more than the time you are allowed to the listeners or to the callers.
We apologize. Thank you very much. We apologize. Okay, we have a winner of our treasure hunt. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm going to tell you the name of that person in 1 minute. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Wemimo, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, Jonathan is my name.
Yeah.
Now, the whole of last week, this week, myself and Sherry, we are on heated arguments about this ritual thing. And I was putting it to him that nobody has been dealt with. And the people that are supposed to be talking, they are not talking. We had an argument. And today, you hear them speaking, and that's what I want. That's what the way it should be. They should make it a front burner. Not only this, not only that movie. Anybody that is in court now should go for it immediately. So far they see you with human being parts. You should go for it. Simple.
Make examples of them. Facebook, Oguntoyin Bolawale says Nigeria government loves excuses but never blame themselves. Why blame movie makers and not poverty and bad economic situation that created these rampant rituals among citizens? Let me take a breather to announce our treasure hunt winner. I need my shekere because, this is... Oh no. All right, so we have a treasure hunt winner. You were the first to submit your details correctly. Ajuziogu Joel Chinenye. You're from Songo Tedo. Songo Tedo. I have your phone number, your email address here. I won't reel that out. But Ajuziogu Joel Chinenye, you're our winner of the treasure hunt. You got 5,000 naira for yourself. Congratulations. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thanks for calling. What's your name, ma'am?
Please, I want to remain anonymous.
That's all
I
right.
want to react to the woman that said about the paid money in the public school for teachers.
Yeah.
Yes, they call those teachers PTA teacher because there is no sufficient teachers for particular subject. So the schools are trying to try to make sure all the children are carried along. So they bring in those teachers outside, they pay them. So the parents have to pay. They call it PTA because I know I'm a member.
Okay.
I don't want to disclose more.
Okay. Thank you very much for shedding light. I think I understand a bit more now. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you for calling.
Wemimo Babaji. Quickly, let me talk about the much awaited anticipation of Mr. President signing the amended Electoral Act into law. I think we are waiting to the countdown continues. But people said we should clap for Mr. President for doing what is right for Nigeria. Because honestly, one of the news this morning says Mr. President is preparing for retirement.
He said he can't wait to become expert. He can't wait. He's eager.
Yeah. I think he should sign it immediately. And again, the election, he should answer. Just leave the people, the politicians, to do it themselves.
All right, many thanks. On Twitter, Master's Touch says pump price in Ota is 220 naira. Filling stations have reset their pump price on the machine itself. Wow. 220 per liter. Someone here says you can't find anything on the app. Oh, you're not a good hunter. Try again tomorrow or try on the next show. You must be very keen. But I have to go shortly, very, very soon. All right. So I want to read some more comments and then I'll be out here. Let me see how I'm going to juggle that. Yeah, I'm going to read a few comments and then I'll go. We have a winner. In case you missed it, the name of the winner is Ajuziegu. Yeah, Joel Chinenye from Shogotedo here in Lagos. You're the winner of our treasure hunt on the morning on Hotix. Yeah, this morning. All right, I'm on Facebook. Olawale Murtala wants to know the name of that school at Orile. With the explanation I get, it just might be in more than one school. Ifeoma Olukwisi on Facebook says, Wemimo, so you think this food thing is real in schools, particularly in the south of Nigeria? It says 11 months to election day. Well, we're here keeping our fingers crossed. Let's see. On YouTube, Odi Ghana says, TikTok will create many harms more than home movies. Nigeria government needs to regulate it. They can't. Olufemi Taiwo, our fire brigade approach is always a problem to us in this country. We always wait for disaster to happen until we start planning. Invasion of Ukraine was already known weeks earlier, but the Nigerian government expected Russians to tell them that they will invade. Okay, let me read that because I need to go now. It's been fun hanging out with you since 5 a.m. today. Thank you, everybody. I'm still here reading the news till 12 noon, right? Speak to me on social media. I'm there at Wemimo Sport on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. I have more shows coming up. Jimmy Disu is back in here at 9 after the news. The Techers are here at 10. Sunnyside at 12. Hard Facts at 3. And I'll be seeing you around again. Don't go away. We're your number one for Talk 99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.